Welcome back, everyone. By now, we learned all the 28 letters in Arabic language. Now, we're gonna try to read and pronounce every letter in the proper way. So, before we start that, you have to learn there is a certain signs that if you put it over or underneath the Arabic letter, will pronounce it a little bit different. So the first sign from the right side is called Fatha. So if you have the Arabic letter here and you have like a little dash on the top of the letter, this is called Fatha. In Fatha, what you do, you pronounce the letter, let's just say Alif. You pronounce it as A and you add A to it. And we're gonna learn how to pronounce that. The dash underneath the Arabic letter is called kasra, kasra. And when you see that, you add E to the pronunciation of the Arabic letter. So if you have B and you have dash underneath it, you pronounce the B as B plus E. And we're gonna learn now how we pronounce every letter. The third one and the last one is called it's called Dhamma. It's like a comma or wow. Remember wow? It's like a little wow or comma on the top of the Arabic letter. And when you see this, you add O to the pronunciation of the letter. So again, Fatha, you add A, Kasra, you add E, Dhamma on the top of the letter, you add O. Let's start. Let's start with the first letter. You remember what we call this one? Yes, right. Alif. Alif. And normally you pronounce Alif as A. So you see the dash on the top? It's called, good job, Fatha. Fatha. So when you see the Fatha over the Alif, how you pronounce it? You pronounce it as Ah. So it's the A for the pronunciation of the Alif plus the A for the Fatha. So it's double A. Ah. Again, this is Alif, but has what underneath it? Yes, Kasra. Kasra. With Kasra, you add E to the pronunciation of the letter. So Alif pronounced as A, but I add E because of the Kasra. So this was A, this is E. It's almost like you don't pronounce the A that strong. E. And if you notice, I moved the Hamza underneath it. So the Hamza, which looks like two, but looking to the right side, I move it underneath the Alif when I put the Kasra. What about the Alif when it has the Dhamma on the top of it? And the Dhamma looks like wow. We add, yes, O. So it's gonna be Oo. Let's try to pronounce every Alif. Alif with Fatha, A. Alif with Kasra, E. Alif with Dhamma, Oo. A, E, Oo. Again, A, E, Oo. Do you remember the name of this letter? Yes, B. B. So now you have Fatha on the top of B. How we pronounce B in Arabic? We pronounce it as B. Yes, we pronounce it as B in English. So since it has Fatha on the top, we add A to it. So it's gonna be Ba. B has Fatha on it. You pronounce it as Ba. B, but has Kasra underneath it. You add E to it. So it's gonna be B. B, but has Dhamma on the top of it. you add O to it. Boo. Ba, bee, boo. One more time. Ba, ب with فتحة. بي, ب with كسرة. بو, ب with ضمة. What letter is this? Good job. T. T. How we pronounce T? Yes, we pronounce it as T in English. T here has fatha on the top. So what we add to it? We add to the T A. So T plus A will be ta, ta. T has kasra underneath it. What you add to the pronunciation of T? Yes, E. So it's going to be T plus E. T. What about T with Dhamma on the top? You pronounce the T as T. And what you're going to add to the T, since it has Dhamma, you add to it O. So it's going to be like To. So Ta, Ti, To. One more time. Ta, Ti, To. Do you remember what letter is this? Good job. Th. Th. And you pronounce th as th in English. Th. Th. So if you have the th with dash on the top, it's called fatha. Th with fatha. How you pronounce this letter? Th plus a. Tha. So th with fatha, pronounce it as tha. What about th with kasra? Has dash underneath it, called kasra. How you pronounce this th? Thi. Th plus e. Thi. The last one, th with dhamma on the top. You add o to it. Th plus o, because the th pronounced as a th. And then you add the o because of the dhamma. So tho. Let's pronounce each one. Tha, thi, tho. Again. Tha, thi, tho.